Good morning, my beautiful flowers, beautiful yogis, and welcome to Yoga in the AM. It looks a little different today. It'll be more of a audio meditation this morning. We'll go ahead and dive right in with the intention of deepening into our bodies, deepening into our breath, and finding a meditative state on this Sunday morning, or if you're watching this at another time. Starting by closing down your eyes, noticing where your breath is landing in your body in this moment. Is it down in your belly, up high in your chest? Just noticing. And then starting to bring awareness down to your lower belly. We'll take a deep breath in and your belly will expand like a balloon. And exhale, your belly will fall. Inhale, your belly expands. And exhale, your belly falls. Inhale, your belly expands. Exhale, your belly falls. Inhale, your belly expands. And exhale, your belly falls. Finding yourself in an upright seated position or laying down if that feels more safe and comfortable for you in this moment. If you are sitting up, allowing your spine to be tall, your shoulders drawn back, down, away from your ears. Crown of your head is to the sky, with your chin floating slightly back over your collarbones. Almost like your body is leaning up against a big oak tree, supported on your back, tall spine. Just going to take a little bit of movement into our body, exhaling as we drop our chin to our chest. And then we'll inhale and roll to the left side, rolling our neck around. And then exhaling when our chin is to our chest again, doing some neck rolls here. Inhaling when our head is back. And exhale when our head is forward. Inhale when our head is back. And exhale when our head is forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Pausing at the bottom. We'll inhale, roll to the right side this time. Inhaling when our head is back. Exhaling when our head is forward. Inhale back, really feeling into your neck. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Bringing your head back to a neutral position. We'll Bring our shoulders up to our ears, squeezing our shoulders up to our ears, then rolling them down and away. Inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, rolling them down and away. Some shoulder rolls here in one direction. Finding your own rhythm here, inhaling when they're up, exhaling when they're down and away. And then we'll reverse that direction, rolling our shoulders forward this time, inhaling when they're up, exhaling when we roll them forward. Finding your own rhythm. And allowing them to settle down, drawing away from your ears. Taking a moment to notice any sensations that may be arising in your body. And breathing into these sensations. Allowing yourself to begin to get still. Allowing your breath to return to its normal breathing pace for this moment. With the invitation to continue to come back to my voice throughout this meditation. Continue to come back to your breath throughout this meditation if your thoughts begin to wander. As I'm sure most of you know, meditation is less about having no thought, keeping your mind completely still, and more about returning to the breath, the voice, the kriya, the mantra, bringing your awareness back to the present moment. Feeling into your body, noticing any sounds that may be going on around you in this moment. Noticing if you can feel the pulse of your heartbeat in your fingertips. Can you feel the pulse of your heartbeat in your lips? Can you feel it in your toes? Subtle heartbeat. As your body gets heavier throughout this meditation, if you feel called to laying down, you're welcome to. You can also place a pillow under your bottom if that feels good for you. This will help you keep your spine straight. I want you to imagine that you're standing in the forest. The trees are gently moving around you. The wind gently glistening through them. Feeling the wind on your skin. Noticing the colors, the greens and the browns and the oranges of the trees. Depending on which season you're in, maybe there's little buds beginning to sprout for spring, or maybe the leaves are starting to fall off the trees and fall in autumn. And you look down at your feet, and your barefoot feet kiss the earth below you. And you begin to walk with really gentle presence, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, gliding across this forest floor. And as you walk, you come up to a fork in the path. It's a dirt path, light sandy brown. One direction curves left and splits off down a winding road through the depths of the forest. You can see maybe there's a meadow on that road, far away in the distance. I like to imagine that at the end of this road there's the Emerald City, green castle. But maybe this comes to life in a different way for you. I want you to imagine your highest vision, your highest excitement. Your dream come true. Your dream love, your dream relationships, your dream job or business, your dream finances, your dream clothes, really allowing your imagination to broaden and expand into possibility. What does this version of you look like at the end of this road? What is your Emerald City? Is this a house for your family? Is it travel or a partnership? What's on that road? Just taking a moment to allow your body to melt into that reality of the left path that leads to your wildest dreams. Allowing the feeling of this energy to build in your heart space. Feeling this emerald green color in your heart, radiating out of your heart, out of the front and the back. Surround you in a green orb all around your body. And you have the opportunity to float in this orb down this path. But maybe down this path there's a little bit of road bumps, some pebbles in the pathway, some sticks you need to move, some brush you need to sweep aside. Maybe it requires a little more work, a little more sacrifice, a little more surrender. Maybe it requires a deeper level of presence, clarity, trust. But you can see past all of these potential fears, blocks, limiting beliefs. Lives your true essence, your truest, highest dream and vision. Allowing yourself to notice what it feels like to float in that orb down that path. To really be in the possibility of your wildest dreams. And then I want you to imagine that you're back at that fork in the road. And although you may not know exactly what the left path entails, you know that at the end you get to live your wildest dreams. So that's one path. And you're standing at this fork in the road and you take a look to the right path, the right side path. And it winds down and this path's a little more shaded. It's a little bit more covered by trees, causing shade to cast onto the dirt path below. And this path feels a little more familiar to you. You recognize it a little more. You feel it a little more. And you gaze down the path and you can see your patterns, your ways of being, how your life has unfolded up to this point. This path shows you your current state of relationship, your current state of love, your current position in your work or your business, your current financial circumstance, can see this all up and over the hills, winding through this grassy field. You know this path, you are this path, you've lived this path. And you notice on this path, there's not as many blocks in the road. It's a pretty clear, straightforward, understood path. And there's definitely a safety to that. No brush you need to move out of the way. No twigs or sticks, pebbles in your way. It leads you straight down the way you've always known. And that's pretty cozy. That's pretty comfortable. I want you to feel into that, your current reality, your current circumstances, your current comforts, relationships. Just noticing once you've gotten a felt understanding of this path, I'd like you to bring your awareness back to where you're standing, right at the precipice, right at the fork in the road, right at the decision that you need to make. One road splits off into the unknown, into the fears, the discomfort. Maybe the doubt. But ultimately it leads you into a new way of being. It gets you closer to your dreams. It gets you closer to your vision for your life. And one path is familiar and comfortable. And it may feel a little more safe. But ultimately, it keeps you stuck in the same places, in the same patterns, with the same people, in the same circumstances. And maybe that's enough for you. Or maybe you're being asked to step into something new, to evolve into greater, to make better for yourself. You recognize in this moment that the choice is ultimately yours. Not your friends, not your families, not your partners. How you choose your path to unfold is yours. It is one of the greatest gifts that you are allotted in this lifetime. It's a precious treasure to have choice. I'd like you to bring your gaze, your meditative gaze, back down to your bare feet. Feeling your bare feet on this dirt path. Allowing your toes to wiggle on this dirt. I invite you to take a big, deep breath in. And exhale. Still looking at your feet, inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As your eyes remain closed down, you lift your head back up to view both of these paths. You take a big, deep breath in. And you exhale. And you choose.